Now, I just want to give my thoughts on the lesson that I just had. So today is 10/11, October the 11th, and I just had this lesson. And so I want to do maybe monthly videos so you can see progress in the language. Now, a few things that I'm overcoming at this point. Now, I did study Arabic in the past, and I studied a mixture of MSA Fusa and Egyptian Amir Masriya. And a part of the MSA is cemented in my vocabulary. Like, even though I know I should be saying the Egyptian Amir word or the word in Egyptian Arabic, I'm still using MSA, so I'm still trying to overcome that. I'm still trying to overcome that task. And so there are some words that I can recognize by ear because it's MSA, but when it's spoken in Egyptian Arabic, because they tend to shorten words, I don't understand it. So that's one thing that I'm overcoming. The second thing that I'm overcoming is there's a sense in which I was better in my Arabic in the past because I was in it more. That's all I studied, and I had more time devoted to it. And so there's a sense in which I'm kind of comparing myself to my old self, and that's kind of frustrating. It's kind of like playing basketball when you know that you were good, and then you get back on the court and you try to do some of the same moves, and then your body can't. Your body's not responding to how you think, how you know that your body should respond. So that's the second thing I'm dealing with. But going into the second lesson that I'm going to have with the teacher, his name is Muntasa, he is from Egypt, is one, I plan to master my daily schedule, right? So I talked about my daily schedule with him and in the present tense, and I'm going to spend the next week mastering that, being able to talk about it with ease. I wake up at 7, I take a shower, I go to school, I come back home, I go to another school, then I come back home and I eat, etc., etc., etc. Being able to speak that with ease is very important. Also, yeah, that's the main thing that I'm going to be working on. That as far as my listening is concerned, there were times in the lesson when he was speaking and I understood maybe about 60 to 70% of what he was saying. And so I was pleased with that. It's only going to get, my listening is only going to improve as I continue in the language, and also my conjugations. So ana, anta, anti, hua, hia, etc., etc. Being able to move from the first person to the second person. I'm not too concerned about the third person the third person right now. Well, not the third person, but the plurals. I'm not too concerned about the plurals right now. So the we, you, all, and they, I'm not too concerned about that. That'll come later, but I'm just focusing on the first person, second person, and third person singular. That's what I'm concerned about now. So yeah, so my conjugations, being able to talk about my daily schedule, and just improving my listening overall is some of the things that I'm going to be going into when I meet with him, probably in about another week or so. I won't record that episode, but I'll record maybe about a month away. And so you can see the progress of how I was now and how I will be in the future. But another thing too is that my camera went dead in this video, and so I did not record all of it. He recorded his side of it, and then I'm also recording from the GoPro now. So I wanted to have two angles, so you can just get different camera shots as I'm recording myself. But I don't know how much of the video I will post. Most likely I will post the beginning, and then I will post the worst part of the video. And what I mean by that is the part when I just look like a straight kid, like I just started Arabic. There are moments in the language learning process where you feel that you're not even making progress, but that's due to new words and you haven't even practiced the words, so that's just completely normal. So don't even worry about that. You're going to overcome that. It's just like the greetings. Like when you think about the greetings, like think about when you're learning the language, that's the first thing you can learn. It's the greetings. أهلا أهلا وسهلا اسمي كورتيز أنا من أمريكا وأتكلم عربية بطلاقة ومش بطلاقة ممكن في مستقبل. You know, things like that. You can just spit that out. And what you are doing when you're learning the language is you're mastering that aspect of the language, greetings, and then you move on to another aspect of the language, daily schedules. And then you move on to another aspect of the language, etc., 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 and then it begins to build on each other. So that's what I'm working on going into the next week and a half. Until then, I see you. Ma salama. MasterArabi.com. Min America. Ma salama.